It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
I be saying that when I come to this place. Yes. Oh, shit.
I'm uncomfortable in motherfucker. I want to rest my back on there. I see my little legs and the little lady was walking up the thing. I say, bitch, go on, put your feet on the ground.
Put your feet.
Get level.
Get grounded. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is one thing when I do come to this goddamn couch. I'm like, man, I don't want to sit on this couch. It depends on how. Do I want to be comfortable or do I want? Because if I want to be comfortable, I'm going to have to pick my feet all the way up because I can't have them just off halfway because they're going to fall asleep. And I don't want my legs to fall asleep while I'm out here. It's uncomfortable. So, but, man, fuck it.
Yeah, he did me wrong. He got me at this PBS couch, the big comfy couch, goddamn it.
Hey, goddamn it, well, boom. What's up? Welcome back, goddamn it, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guy like that chasing the dream. I'm your host of Maniacal Menace. Kyle Smith said the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback, and today I got the hilarious one, the one that shares a same height requirement as I do, man. Put y'all motherfucking hands together for Lil Red, the comedian. Yeah, there it is. Get it up there. There we go. Clap it in. What's happening? What's good, son? How you been?
I've been good. Today was just one of them days I thought I could grow. God dang, this couch is ridiculous, boy.
It is. Like, it's comfortable when you can sit on it how you want to sit on it. But since, like you don't want to be like, oh, look at these little boys over there. What they doing with that camera? Like, and, you don't want to be considered as that. So it's like, man, let me put my feet on the ground, man. Act like a big boy today.
Yeah, boy. I'm talking about, I tried to put my back on. I leaned back. I said, "Ooh, them legs dangling, boy. You gotta get grounded."
Yeah, man. So, how long you been in comedy for?
I just made 3 years in a couple of months.
3 years. Oh, okay. What got you started?
Nothing. I kept going to this club with my partner. And we just in there just talking, just chilling, and the owner was in the back. I didn't even know he was the owner. I just thought he was just a regular because I always seen him. Yeah. So me and my homeboys was in there talking, and that boy say, "Man, bro, you funny, bro. I was just talking regular though." He was like, "You ever thought about doing comedy?" I was like, "Hell nah." He was like, "All right, well, come on through and try something." So I went through, and then it was like when I got there, it was like, "Nah, you got to come back." So I was like, "All right." So when I came back. You know what I'm saying? The day before I seen the host, which was Lil Red III. Yeah. And he was like
out there in Mo City?
No, this was at Main Street.
Okay.
Lounge on
Shout on Main. Boy.
The old Maxwell's, if y'all know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we was in there, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna chop it up with bro, see, you know what I'm saying, what it looking like. So I was like, so how much time I'm gonna get? He was like, oh, this is your first time, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a 5-minute set. I was like, all right, bet. Yeah. So shit, I went to the highs, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, he gonna give me 5 minutes. So the day before, the next week, I was sitting at the highs. I was like, all right, let me see, you know what I'm saying, how I'm gonna do this little 5. Boy, that shit was 2 minutes and 30 seconds I recorded. I say, ooh, boy, that 5 gonna be hard.
That first 5, boy, that first 5 is something.
So what I did, I just looked up and read up on some things and picked up a couple of knickknacks, you know what I'm saying, to make it stretch. And from what I picked up and what I was reading on, that 2:30 went to 5, but when I got on stage, I did like 6.5.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, that first time jitters. How I felt that first time.
Shit, like the best head I ever got. Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey man, when it go good, boy, it feel great.
Yeah, it feels amazing. when you don't know nobody in there and they laughing and you like really telling what you talking about. I was like, oh yeah, because I my first time I was like, I ain't finna tell nobody. I bomb, I don't need nobody to know about it.
Yeah, I remember my first time I got up. I was expecting to do 5. I was expecting to do 7 because I read up on it. They was like, yeah, this is how much time you get. This is what it's gonna be. And usually what was on the internet, people don't update their shit. It was back then when I was starting, people wasn't updating, putting things on the internet. It's like, well, this is what it is if you're looking for it. And I think I found the shit on Craigslist and some shit like that. I was like, oh, this is what they doing comedy?
What was your first spot at?
Carrollton Station down in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Shout out Carrollton Station. They've been there for a good little minute. That was my first little spot. I thought I was gonna be able to do 7. So I practiced for 7 verbatim. I wrote some shit out. Boom, 7 minutes. I got that shit. Nigga, I practiced that shit so much. I practiced in front of my mama. My mama was like, "Come on, baby, you do it in front of me, and we gonna see if it's good or not. Come on." And I did it in front of her. And she was like, "Oh, that's good, baby. That's good." I was like, "You my mama though. You my mama." I don't know if this is genuine or not. I don't know. You know, you gonna give me what I don't deserve, basically. Cause you're my mama and you love your baby. But I went out there and I was like, all right, I'm ready. Cool. How much time I got? It was like, oh, you got 5 minutes. I was like, 5? Oh shit. I don't know how to adjust. Like 7 minutes is what I practice for. I have 7 minutes. I don't know what the adjustment is from 7 to 5. I don't know how to cut some shit out because I practice verbatim everything for 7 minutes. And when I got up there, I was like, oh no. Like my heart was beating. I swear I would have shit myself twice over. If I would have had shit in me. If I would have had something in me to shit, I would have definitely shit myself twice over. But then I was like, all right. And I went through it. And once I started, and once things started to feel okay, once I got that first giggle, I was like, oh, this is just a giggle on the beginning? Oh, I got this the rest of the way. And I realized that everything that I had fucking written down and I had it verbatim in my head, that shit went away. That shit was no longer there. I was like, okay, now I remember key points of what I wrote down because I can't remember everything that I wrote, and I practiced this verbatim. It's not coming out like that on the stage. I was like, but I did well enough to feel good my first few times.
Okay, so how was your second time?
My second time was really good. Like I don't think I really got. Got into.
In New Orleans.
Oh, it's different. It's different. I don't think I really got a good bombing until like my 4th or 5th time. Things went so well. I was like, oh, I got this. Until I got to a situation where I was like, oh, I don't have a grasp on this anymore. Some reason this shit ain't working, and I don't know why. Like that first time when you figure out, oh, this shit don't work here it doesn't work. It worked everywhere else, but here I have to do something. Have you came to that situation?
That's what I was gonna talk about. My first time went good. I was like, oh, they're finna rock out.
Yeah.
And I came in that second time. I know what I'm saying. I ain't know you was supposed to switch your jokes up. So I told my first set of jokes, boy, them people was like, we heard that last week.
Oh
Red.
no.
I was like, yeah, damn, I gotta learn quick on my feet. So I came back that next time. I was just trying shit. I was like, shit, it was going good though, but that second time, yeah, they let you know, hey, that joke was funny, you know what I'm saying? But you got to come on with, you got to keep building. So I was like, okay, that was a good key point. But I would say my bombing moment was like you say, trying a new room. So
yeah,
for the first probably 2-3 weeks, I was only doing 2 rooms. So. But the more I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, people would see me, they be like, hey, bro, I think you need to try this room, try that room.
Yeah.
So I went to this other room. Shout out to Ray. Well, I went to Ray room and I tried them jokes man. I did. Boy, them people was looking at me like, yeah, we feel you, youngster. You getting there, but it ain't just quite there yet. So I was like, man, I'm gonna come back. When I came back, I had they wasn't just laughing, but they was smiling. So I was like, well, that's quite better than the whole just looking at you. Hey, come on with it, youngster. I say, yeah,
like damn. Fucking somebody, grandma. You better bring it, youngster. It's like, well, hold on. This is what I'm coming with. Okay, I'm gonna need you to hop on board. Jesus, give me some time. Like, yeah, I remember in the beginning, it was very fun, but it also got frustrating when you came to certain spots. Like I've felt just a bit of everything, like being booed and also going to having to run off. I ran off stage one time.
Oh no, I ain't never had that. I ain't never been booed.
I was. Yeah, no. You 3 years in. That's fine. That's good.
But I'm saying I had something like a boo though. Like, I had something like a boo. Yeah, lady. I'm talking about I wrote some new stuff. I'm feeling good. I'm saying my little stuff. Lady just sat up. She say, all right, come on, Red. Come on, Red. Come on, Red. I say, ooh. In my head, I'm like, I'm finna chop her up. And then next word, she say, hey, stay your funny shit. I say, ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, damn. Oh, they rough in here.
Yo, that's worse than, I think that hurts worse than the boo, because that means they ain't saying how they feel. They just expressing what they got in their mind, because the boo is usually something that it's a hive thing. Boos come and then like one person usually started and then it's infectious. Everybody gets it and then they like to boo. It doesn't mean that those persons feel the same way. They just like, oh, we all booing? All right, boo, you know. But when somebody's like, oh, you better bring it, little nigga, and then you're like, ooh, where your funny shit at? And it's like, oh, hold on, bitch. Wait, so all right, you hurt me to my core right now. Like you are speaking to me directly. It seems like, you know, it's just me and you. And for some reason, I don't know why, a motherfucker always point out the nigga that's not having fun in the room. Like everybody else could be having a good time. As a comic, we always point out and be like, oh, this nigga here, why you not having fun, sir? Like, why we always got to worry about that?
Yeah, but it only got me better though. I just had to keep working at it. But
yeah.
I done seen some stuff worse than booze, boy. I'm talking about, ooh, this room is like that. Like I say, that room, I call that the dungeon, boy. I'm talking about. I done seen a young man come through there, brought his notebook. I was like, bro, I don't think you need to bring a notebook. And so, you know what I'm saying? He thought he was cool. He joke gonna hit. That boy went up there, he was saying his joke.
Joke gonna hit.
I'm talking about, you just, like, you ever seen somebody just walk on the landmine? I'm talking about, it was boom, boom, boom. And then, so it got to the point where the same lady I'm telling you was telling me, come on, Red.
Yeah.
She told this man, she said, all right, youngster, look at here. You got this notebook, and all them jokes you said ain't none of them whole hit.
Oh, no.
So I need you to open that notebook and tell your best joke so we can laugh.
Oh,
so he said, oh, okay, I got my best joke.
I got
my best joke. Boy, that boy said that joke. I'm talking about she ain't even say nothing. The crowd say, all right, you and your little book gonna get on up out of here.
Your little book.
I ain't never seen a person walk up out of the room so quick. I'm talking about
defeat.
The man walked out the room so quick he left his notebook on the stage. And so I'm co-hosting, so I'm like, ooh, should I leave the book here? Should I take the book? They were like, don't get that up out of here. That is blasphemy to the room, goddamn. You can't leave that in here. You throw that away.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I ain't want to throw it away, so I left it with the owner. Don't tell them what they did. But yeah, I say, ooh, I ain't never seen that man around the circuit again.
Jokes? Oh no, that would hurt your heart right there.
I ain't seen him around no more.
Nah. Yeah, I don't want to. Man, I ain't never got it like that before.
Yeah, I done seen that. I done seen.
God damn,
I
son.
done seen boys go up and this same lady grab. I'm talking about.
Who is this lady that is just crushing dreams out here, Lil Red?
Anonymous heckler. That's what I call her. Goddamn.
She making sure nigga. She is a Mitzi Shore, Texas. Had 222 Kim.
Yeah, she was boy. I'm talking about. We had this one dude. Boy went up. He was doing his jokes. I'm talking about I guess she just had enough this day. She walked up, grabbed the mic, and say, nah, you done. I said, oh.
She grabbed the mic?
And took the mic from the man's hand and said, you done, and put it on the stool and walked off. And the crowd started clapping. I said, oh, they ain't making no better.
Where is this place at?
It was a different spot, but it was the same lady, though. Like,
yo, she going around crushing dreams. Man, God damn. Oh shit! Hey, how you wanna? Can you lean? Can you lean back with the?
Shit.
I might need to do this here. Hold on. We are way too. There we go.
Shit. Yeah.
It's a bit much. We could probably. If we want, we can bring the table closer and we can prop our feet up on the table.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Oh,
that's much better. That's much better.
Yeah.
Oh, nah, cause nigga can feel the air and shit.
Yes, sir.
So you've had some, dude. Man. 3 years in and you got a heckler that's taking the mic and shit. Oh, that make me nervous. That'll make me nervous.
Yeah.
Are you still going to this mic?
Oh yeah.
You get your chops up going to some place like that.
Yeah, she cool. We done got good. That's what I'm saying. She done got me better, boy. Cause when I go in, I be like, ooh, I don't want to make sure I don't hear her mouth. Shit.
Bitch, you gotta make sure you're good. We just finished doing a Comedy Wars.
Oh yeah.
Together. That's my first time ever doing anything of the sort like that in that format. Not just people having a comedy contest. It's a whole meaning 3 battles of 2 comics each. And oh, what a time we had! We had a goddamn time. We had a goddamn time. Yo, we got kicked off of TikTok. Okay. So Wine Poetry put together a fantastic at the astronaut bad astronaut a fantastic shindig of Comedy Wars where Lil Red, Crazy Ass Nero,
Ember Skies,
Jay Cookie, 2 Smashers, and fuck Ken Jones and me, and it was such a good time. But to say that we had 3 minutes, the vulgarity was flying. TikTok was like, oh no, we can't have no parts of this. They had all platforms going, because at one point I had to ask. I was like, so you need all these phones? You have so many phones up. They had so many phones up. They had at least 6 phones up. And he was like, man, that's for each platform. I was like, each? I was like, yo, I get it in, Wine. I love how Wine Poetry does it. You know, they really get you out there. Like, everybody's looking for clips and shit to go viral. Those are the ones that happen like that. But TikTok was like, no, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, it went left. I'm talking about at first it was cool. It was going set for set. And then boys just started going for everybody. I said, ooh, okay, then how we doing it?
It got pretty rare. It got pretty raw. Which was a great time though, to say that type of style of basically what they did was they took like a poetry slam. They took that style of competition and then brought it to comedy. So basically these comics had 3 minutes and 33 seconds to tell their jokes, which is difficult for a comic. I had to let them know. I'm like, hey man, you gonna have to give us a light. Just cause
well, this nigga got on a hydraulic seat in this house. This bitch bouncing. I'm in LA in this bitch.
And it does, man, shit, I'm so small, this bitch rocked me to sleep if it bounced too much.
I'm in the cradle. I'm laying in a bosom right now.
A big purple bosom. Yeah, so we had 3 minutes 33 seconds, and like I'm like, you're gonna have to give us light, because the comic will just keep going. If you let us on the stage and give us a mic, we don't know when to stop. But everybody, like, it fucked me up, because the first time they threw the light out, they waved that bitch, and to me that means I'm on the stage for too long. If you waving it at me, I'm like, oh shit. But that was the first light for me, and I was like, well, this is good for the 2 minutes and 30. And then everybody else was doing 2 minutes and 30, 2 minutes and 30, and then it still became a very good show, to say that people was like, oh, I have to adjust. How was that adjustment for you?
I adjusted each round.
Yeah.
The first round I was like, well, I'm gonna do crowd work. Okay, well, that was kind of cool. Second round I was like, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, do a set. I was like, all right. Then the last round, boy, I shout out to Nero. He just brought it out. I just freestyled, but it went live. But I was like, oh yeah, we finna rock and roll in here.
Yeah, you definitely. It was definitely like a kind of an insult battle from back and forth, and which is good, because boom, this person had 3 minutes, and it was everybody had to drop down to freestyling, because in that type of crowd they didn't want to hear bits. They wanted it boom, fast paced. We needed quick. Adjust to what's happening in this room, and it might not be for every show. It might just be that crowd, but being able to adjust as a comedian that's a hella good attribute to have. You know, like, you didn't 3 years in, you did what you wanted to do before comedy came.
Shit, I really wasn't thinking about no comedy. I knew it was gonna be entertainment, because I used to be acting around the highs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing like Lil Rock, doing the Rock and Stone Cold, all that shit. But comedy, nah, I wasn't.
You're a wrestling fan.
I used to be. I
used to be.
Yeah, all this new shit, I can't relate.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I used to be.
Yeah,
a big wrestling fan.
Days ended in the Attitude Era.
NWO and shit. X-Pac.
Yeah, that was my guy.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3 kid. Yeah. I enjoyed wrestling for, who's well, fucking, you might not know Nine the Poet, but he's a big wrestling fan, and he is still on wrestling. And
What's
for
up
people,
with all these poets with all these numbers? You got 9 the poet, 7 the poet. I was like, God damn,
you know what?
I want to be
Well,
1 the poet.
They shots fired. Nah, they wanna. I don't know. They've kind of grown up together in the poetry scene. Line's been around there for that nigga look like Jack Black but skinny. He and Seven been around for a long time. Seven's been the one that's doing it, and he's made it big. I don't know. I have a weird name just because like my name is too common for normal people, so I go by the Maniacal Menace Kyle Smith just because Kyle Smith is. There's a lot of white folks. A lot of white folks named Kyle Smith, and you know
That'll get you some rooms though, boy.
You think?
Yeah, you be like Kyle
that.
Smith, and they
Like,
look
what
at that,
Kyle
and you
Smith?
just pop up.
Like this is. Let me see your ID. You ain't the one we had expected. Not really. Where you get your inspiration from?
I just tell my story about what be going on, and then, but all that depend, like you say, it depend on the room, cause
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes
You
they don't give a fuck about your story.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about nothing. Especially when you're doing mics and you know what I'm saying through the week in Houston and at bars. You got people just getting off work. They done been with their kids all day. You know what I'm saying? They done had a long day. They coming there. They already drunk before you got there because they done had a long day, so they've been drinking. So if you can grab their attention and make them laugh, you know what I'm saying, and they pay attention, you know what I'm saying, through that time, then you doing your thing. You on your way.
Yeah.
But you gotta work though, boy.
You definitely got.
They gonna give you that drunk look like shit. I'm in here now. I ain't even know comedy night, but come on with it.
That's New Orleans. That is exactly one. Cause we ain't got no clubs down in New Orleans. So like every place that we do set something up, it is, especially like first timing. Like it's a place that people are in there. Like, man, I came to watch the game. What y'all doing? Y'all turning TVs off and shit. Bitch, I still got a tab open. You got me out here wanting to fucking like what? You about to have comedy? All right, bitch, you better be funny. And it's like, you done ruined my Thursday. And it's Thursday night football, and boom, you put comedy on now. When we started this, I didn't see it on the brochure. It's like, no, we don't. We had a flyer on the gate, but I guess you don't look at the gate since the door's open. You just where's the liquor? Yeah, difficult time. But I mean, how far have you traveled?
So far I just went to Austin. That's pretty much it. My thing was I really wasn't just traveling at the moment. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get my name in the city first before I just move out.
Yeah, I feel you. How is Austin? Where'd you go out in Austin?
Oh, I did a private event.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I haven't been to they open mics, but I heard it's not like Houston from what I was told.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Houston, they say we spoiled. They say out
We
there
spoiled?
they say
Why
out there
is that?
is mostly comics in the crowd.
Oh, out in Austin? Well, that's
From what I was told.
That's because everybody want to go ahead and follow the fucking money pot, which is that LA scene that came down to Austin. That's why everybody, I have gripes with LA and in Austin. Because basically Austin is just little LA down in Austin.
Yeah, but they brought it to Houston too though. Shout out to Punchline Houston. They doing their thing.
Okay, it has trickled down, but since you don't have the mass of the people that came, you got all those people still in Austin. You have some people that trickled down over, and you still got the secret group and everything, but ain't none of them really talking about the secret group like that. Everybody's usually like the people that I see in Austin just kind of like stick to Austin. I mean, because there's so much out there in Austin to do. There's so many clubs and shit that they have in Austin now. Like, why go anywhere else? But I think it's still like you need to get a diversity of like people. You can't have everybody. Oh, all these people are prepared for this type of comedy. It's gonna get saturated with that. So how you know what's funny or not now?
Yeah, you just gotta go different rooms. You gotta hit that secret group. You gotta hit these urban rooms like Mo City Grill.
Because the secret group always changes.
The Ride, which is Rudyard's.
Yeah.
You gotta hit different rooms.
Right, yeah.
That's how you gonna get better.
Everything is different. And then the Rudyard's is so nice because they got lower ceilings, so that's a different atmosphere in there.
Yeah.
The laughs are different, and then when you don't laugh, bitch, all you see is your echo in that motherfucker because the ceilings is just right there, and it's like, ooh, that's a hard bomb in there. That's a terrible bomb in there.
I haven't experienced that bombing up there yet.
I've heard people just fucking
Oh,
die in that room. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
I
What if it's so
done
intimate?
heard some jangling keys. Yeah.
Some plates clanging, bitch. I hear the fucking water dispenser filling up the cups in the back. It has been a nice little ride out there. There's many places you can go as a comic. Like, where do you expect to be going from here? Like, where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself going? Like, in at least next 5 years with comedy.
Shit, to the bigger stages, TVs, movies, wherever it take me, where it take me. I ain't just got my mind set on something. I'm just I do everything at a pace. Like at first, I wasn't doing all the skits and all that because my thing is you do a skit and that whole pop. When somebody try to book you and you only able to do one set, you just a wrap.
Right.
They probably book you for 3 days.
Underprepared.
And you can't go these 3 days saying these same 3 jokes. If you kill it, people gonna come back again the next day and they be like, he said the same joke. So I was just trying to build the material before I step out and do something else. So I got the material now. So now I'm kind of doing
that's one thing.
The skits and stuff
this.
now.
Be prepared. And build from the inside out. Because you definitely got to go ahead and build yourself first before you can go ahead and just drop it, just step to the outside. Because that, like you're saying, what if you do get seen? What if somebody does come take you on the road? Then what you got? If you ain't build that core in the beginning, you know, I love seeing the downfall of these motherfuckers on TikTok that pop off, and it's like, oh, bitch, that's all you had. You ain't never been on the stage before. Oh shit, that shit don't feel good first time. That shit get and then it ain't the same every time unless you get better. And shit just gonna keep getting harder. Oh, I love it though. I love the fucking. I don't like being out for too long. I don't like being out. How often are you going up a night? Or how often are you going up a week? I should say.
When I first started, I was doing, I say 5 days. I was doing a Thursday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, and shit. At those days, Sunday I probably do one. Mondays I was doing one. Tuesday I probably do 2. Wednesday back then it was probably like 2, maybe 1. Thursdays I was just doing 1 because it started late, and then by the time Saturday come, I was on stage.
Yeah. I same thing. Down in New Orleans, they didn't have much, but everything's so close. You can hit at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, well, when I first started, I really ain't know about the spot. I ain't know nothing about no comedy. I was green. Like I said, he told me 5 minutes. I was like, God damn, I thought it was gonna be like 2.
Yeah, 5 minutes is a lot.
Yeah,
when you think about it.
So yeah, I ain't know too much. So what I do, I just was going up. I ain't give a damn if it was good or not. I just go up, you know what I'm saying, see how it is, see who in the room is somebody that got a room or somebody that mentioned the room to me. I go, hey, how can I get in? You know what I'm saying? Just try to work a different room. I ain't want to just do the same room, man. I was trying to get out there, let people know I'm out here.
Yeah. What's your day job?
Shit, I ain't working right now. So
let me tell you, hold on.
Right now I'm just I sell merch and, you know what I'm saying, that's pretty much it right now.
Yeah. How long you been selling merch for? How's the merch game?
I started in 2022, so about 2 years.
Now, how's that? Is it frustrating from time to time?
It's cool. It's just you just gotta. It's just like the comedy. You gotta figure out, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna grab their attention, what they gonna like. So, you know what I'm saying, I try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying, like I got like 3 different collections, what I call really 4, because the lady messed up my merch. You know what I'm saying? They was supposed to say Lil Red, she put Red Little. So when I wear that shirt, I just tell people this is for the dyslexia collection.
Branded, TM, that's mine too, bitch. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. She got down on me twice. So the last one, she was like, "Here you go. You like this, baby?" I looked at her. Hey, that don't even say what I was supposed to say. She was like, "Oh, come on, don't do me like that.
Don't do me like that. Don't do me like this."
Yeah, she told me with a straight face. I could hear it on the phone because we was on the phone, and she was like, "You think you can use this?" I ain't even gonna attempt to use it. Nah, you gonna have to go and get them back and go and put that back order in. So yeah, that kind of messed me off because I asked for it the month before. I got it probably a week before the month was out.
Oh,
I say shit.
Shit. Oh, the hassle that you go through. I I'm going to Teesprings right now. I'm dabbling. He giggled. I'm dabbling right now. Man. I'm trying to get my foot in the water. You know, I'm all about the material at this moment. You know, then the merch can come after that. Like, but I don't get out as much as I should to be like, hey, look, I got merch, and just be bringing merch with me everywhere. You know, this whole family situation is like, ooh, I got to think about this as well. You know, so being able to get around and then bring shit with me, and you know, it's just like, oh, this is a lot. So Teesprings it's something, you know, get a little change in your pocket or something like that, but also get something out that has my name on it. You know, I was thinking about doing stickers and shit, just something else to get the branding out there, because nigga, the Maniacal Menace is difficult to spell. All right, but it's the only thing out there that says the Maniacal Menace. Like, there's no other the Maniacal Menace out there. So anytime even if you get close to spelling it, even if you can't spell it, because most people can't, it'll pop up and boom, that's me. So it's a win-lose situation. But I just wish people could spell. It's all right. It's okay. You know, trying to get the branding out there is another thing. You always, after every show, like, plug your merch?
Well, I kind of be hosting, so I just wait till I'm about to wrap it up, and then I say it. That way I don't interfere with, you know what I'm saying, the comics that's going up. People want to leave and buy your merch. I try to respect their time, so I do it after the show.
Polite. Where you normally hosting at?
At the legendary Swaggers.
Legendary
yes,
Swaggers.
sir. The dungeon, goddamn it.
Is that where the lady at?
Oh yeah, that's one of the spots that she at. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to come to this spot one day.
Oh yeah. You come on through. I welcome all newcomers. The church is open.
The church is. Oh Lord, yeah. It's nice always going to newer rooms, just because you don't never know what the vibe is gonna be, who gonna be in there. I always gotta judge. I judge people as soon as they walk through the thresholds. I'm like, oh, this is the type of show it's gonna be, and you understand what that is. Like, I know down in New Orleans, there's certain places that you know you're gonna have to work for it. There was certain shit that we had to do that, like, people, especially like if you try to incorporate comedy with music, you're going to have to outwork the musicians, just because everybody loves music.
Yeah. I done done that before. I did a show. It was music and comedy. They put a musician right up before me, and like, shit, you gotta come on with it.
You're going to have the music. I don't know why they don't understand that. Like, why don't you just do the music afterwards? Hey, wrap it up with music. Like, it's best to, I mean, everybody can vibe to some music. You know, you can't vibe to some dick jokes all the time. Everybody can't vibe to a good dick joke. You know, so just like, let's wrap it up with some goddamn melodies. Something of the sort. Yeah. I haven't hosted as much. Hosting is a different muscle.
Yeah. It's quite easier than just going up or just, you know what I'm saying, going last. It's good to me because when you hosting, you the first person, so you know what I'm saying? That's why when first time I was told do you want to host? I was like, yeah, because I'm looking at it, that's gonna be your start in the game anyway. Because if you know what I'm saying, if you're not hosting and you're on the show, you're gonna go first anyway. You're gonna be a guest or the feature, so you're gonna go first. Might as well get used to going first, right? And then that's just gonna build your material, because you going first, everybody looking at you, you gotta have something that's gonna grab that attention and make everybody want to continue to pay attention to, you know what I'm saying, everybody else behind you. Yes, sir. You go up first and you bomb, they gonna, oh shit, we see how this going. Yeah. So so that they just get you better. Yeah. So
what you write in? Like, you write in your phone, you write in the book, you write at all?
I used to write, you know what I'm saying, in a notebook. I had a notebook. I started writing out. I probably did about like 7 pages and probably about I would say about an hour and a half.
God damn.
Yeah, I was just in there. I was just writing, because like I say, that was right after I told you I said them jokes, and I came back that next week and they was like, come on with it. Shit, I got you. So, you know what I'm saying? I was writing in my notebook, and I used to have my notebook in my backpack. And somebody broke in my car. Boy, these thieves out here, boy, I salute homie. Homie was the truth. They stole my backpack with my notes, my jokes in it. And I'm just waiting on them on the scene to say my shit. I know where that came from. But yeah, they stole my notebook and the glass that they broke. They didn't even leave that. I said, yeah,
What?
they is talented. The lady came, she say, where's the glass, anything? I said, ma'am, they took off with it. I'm trying to tell you, they ain't leave a fingerprint.
What? They took the yo.
I was drunk too, so I really wasn't tripping until the next day. Cause when I got in the car, I was like, goddamn, it so smell like outside in here. It's a little breeze. I looked over, that mirror was gone. I was like, ooh, shit.
Oh shit! Hey, I remember the last time. Well, shit, I couldn't. Were you devastated when your jokes were gone?
Yeah, but no, cause
Okay.
I'm like, cause most of them
just started around that time.
I remember them. You know what I'm saying? And then my mind was like, well, shit, just make some more.
Right. I remember the first time when cause I write my phone and like, so I know I want everything there. I don't have books and shit. I've written books and shit before, but I prefer on the phone, digital. Boom, it's right there. I don't have to look through a book or thumb through the pages and shit. I can just go to what I need. Is nice and organized. But I remember the first time when all my shit got erased, when I turned my phone in and they erased everything, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? I thought I lost my mind. I thought I was about to lose it. I didn't know what I was going to do because I had just started. Comedy. I was like, all these goddamn jokes, there's good things that I miss in there, but I got that shit in my head to where like, oh, if I don't write it down, then it's going to be gone forever. You know, so.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's how I do now. I don't do no writing. I do everything and off the head. You know what I'm saying? I think about it. Think about what I'm going to say and, you know what I'm saying, trying to orchestrate it to where it sound like a story, man. You know what I'm saying? Go from Sunday to Monday like type thing.
Okay, Sunday to Monday. I remember I was able to get everything back because everything was saved up to the cloud. And I was like, oh shit. So once I found that out, I was like, oh, I'm never not using my phone ever again. Just because the way I felt when I lost shit, it's been too long. It's been too long, son. It is too many years of material that's just saved here on the cloud that I don't need to go look through a book to find. And I'm pretty sure if I did find some old notebooks, I'd look at some trash ass jokes. And,
that's another thing. And I record, so I watch myself.
Yeah.
I be watching my old videos when I first started. That shit be cringy. I was like, ooh, I was saying that and thought it was fire.
Son, I go back and listen to some old shit, and I'm like, oh man, nobody needs to hear this at all. This is not good. Like there was at one point when I was doing this podcast that they would have when just to like little filler episodes. I would take old because I record everything that I do when I go up on stage. So I've been doing this for like 10 plus years. So everything that I have it saved somewhere, and some of that old shit I pull out. I find numbers. I'm like, all right, this is the number I'm gonna use. I make sure that it's not the same shit because you know when you're recording sets, they're repetitive. So I make sure that they're like spaced apart, so they're different jokes and shit. But some of the things that I was saying, I was just like, oh wow, I probably should have listened to this before I put it back out because this is terrible. This is cancelable, apparently.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I had some of them moments. I don't even supposed to be saying this.
Yeah, I've archived those. I was like, nah, you know what? We don't need to get. This is a different generation. How you dealing with the generation of everybody being so soft?
Shit, I don't give a damn about them. I come to do my job. Goddamn, you gonna laugh or not? Shit, you not gonna laugh. I'm finna rank on your ass so everybody else laugh. Shit.
Yeah, the places that we can go around here, most people, especially in Texas, most people don't harp on you saying certain things. Like I have been certain places in like people that get a little too political. Then certain Texans would be like, oh no, you can't. But that's Texas.
But to that, everything is to how you present it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna call her a heckler. I'm gonna call her an interrupter because she was so drunk. And she came up there and she was trying to interrupt, and boy, I must have roasted her so good. But I did it in a, you know what I'm saying, professional way. So once I got off the mic, she walked up to me. She was like, yeah, I like how you did that. You got on my case, but you ain't just down me. You know what I'm saying? You play. played to the
What it
crowd.
was.
I thought that was Black Run. So yeah, so she was like, you played to the crowd. I told her, I was like, ooh, she ain't have a chance.
I've had to stoop to the level of actually letting somebody have it in the crowd. I've gotten to the point. You ain't never had nobody rush the stage on you or nothing like that, have you?
Oh no. Like I say, that's the only person that little interrupted. She came up there. I was getting on the case. Then I went back up because like I say, I was hosting, so I went back up, and she came back up again and tried to twerk on me and shit. I was like, you gonna get your little booty ass on
little booty ass.
Yeah, get your. So, you know what I'm saying? I was telling her, you know what I'm saying? Nah, don't twerk on me, but I did it in a funny way. I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You wake this up, you better put it to sleep. And everybody bust out laughing, but I was letting her know, nah, don't just.
Please don't play with my emotions on this goddamn stage.
Yeah, I would say fuck this.
yeah. Hey man, it's crazy when you got a host and you got to really gauge the audience. You are the one to corral the crowd. You are the MC. You are the crowd mover. Yeah, I've had situations where I've had my own show and I've had to put things on. We ain't got security. They ain't had security down in New Orleans. So bitch, you get it how you live when you out there. I've had to really chop some people down a few pegs because they were being rude and disrespectful, and some people they don't like to be talked about. It's like you can't be that person. You can't be the shitty asshole and then also don't like it reciprocated. I
only had 2 moments kind of like that, but both of them times they caught me at a bad time. Especially like I was
at a bad time.
Yeah, I was in show mode. So this like the week, you know what I'm saying, of the show. So every time I'm hitting the mic, I'm doing my set and I'm trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying, and practice on my stuff and practice on new stuff I'm finna do. And there's one dude, he was just at this one spot, the dude was laughing, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, he just outburst. He was, I don't know if he drunk or what, but he just outburst. Yeah, bro, you funny, but you sound like Ice-T." So I just came out of a comic real quick. I was like, "Hey, look at here, nigga. I'm trying to work on my shit. You interrupting, you get your ass on up here and you do it." And so everybody was laughing. They thought it was funny, but I was serious. And then so the host was laughing. He was like, "Bro, I ain't know you was gonna go there, bro. But I like the passion. I feel you, but just calm down." I was like, "Bro, I am in show mode, bro. You tripping." And then I had somebody else do kind of the same thing. Like same thing. I was in show mode, and he just was outbursting. I just had to rank on him right quick. And he stopped. He was laughing. He like stopped me. Walked. Boy, you funny, boy. I was like, I'm in show mode, bro. I'm like, I'm getting paid for this show coming up. You just, you know what I'm saying? I don't come to your job, stick my head in your cubicle. Hey, you got pencils?
You got pencils. Like, I've had to put people in it. Like, man, I had a show. I used to host this show called Mix and Mingle. At first it was called Indie Yaya. Then it got called Mix and Mingle after that. Shout out Mix and Mingle. Shout out Jess. But it was the show. Basically, I'm a host of a whole bunch of rappers, so a bunch of artists and shit. And basically, I come up and I do some time at the top where everybody they put their music, they get their music to the DJ and shit, and they get all that set up. So I'm working everybody in, getting everybody together and all that. And there's an audience for a whole bunch of people that's about to be rapping and shit. Like real gangster niggas in this audience. And I'm trying to be this small nigga on stage being silly. And sometimes no, I can't say sometimes, nigga. Every day, nigga, I am working for it. Bitch, I have to get it because these niggas is not giving me no play. And some of the rappers come up there and be like, "Hey, nigga," I'm like, "Son, you can't. So you see, I'm trying to work for you so you can get up here and have a good show. You know what? I'm about to shit on you. I'm gonna shit on you, and I'm gonna talk about your mama because you know your mom." And then boom, nigga, motherfuckers will come in like after the first few weeks, motherfuckers be like, "Hey, son, I ain't say nothing today, nigga. You don't need to get on me today. My bad." So like I had to gain respect those first few weeks, but it was understood after that, bitch. I have this mic and I have the skills to embarrass you out here in front. These your people. They don't know me. They will know me, but these your people. Nigga, I will shit on you in front of all these people. So just be prepared to deal with the repercussions afterwards if you want to step into this little platform. And now after a while they did not. After a while they were like, "Nah, we good, Kyle. You silly, son. You got that." I'm like, "Thank you. Let me do my job now." Some people don't want to allow you to do your job. I remember they had this man that and his old lady. They didn't pay for my show. They were in that bitch eating and lollygagging. I let them be in there. Eat, lollygag, do your thing. I ain't gonna rush you out, but I'm about to have my show. I'm on a time constraint. I gotta hurry up and get this through. You know, this is money. So these niggas, they doing their shit. They getting loud and everything. So you know, I'm hosting. I'm like, hey man, you want keep that shit down to, you know, a lower minimum, you know, lower your octaves a bit. You see a show happening, like you see this is happening, bitch. You were in here for the show now because you watching the show. I've been seeing you finish eating, nigga. You can leave because you ain't pay for the show, but I ain't gonna kick you out because I'm not that type of person. We ain't got no security in here, nigga. They started going off, lollygagging, getting louder, nigga. So I started shitting on them, bad. And then, you know, I got all my people in here, so it's making it even worse because the way I'm shitting on him, boom, he getting upset because the crowd is laughing really hard. It's like, well, nigga, you don't know nobody in here. And you the only one in here with you and your old lady and a couple of your friends. You know, and so I start going off on him. He start getting mad. He get up out his seat. Big old fucking kingpin looking motherfucker, bald head, fucking, oh, nigga, you can't say that, yada, yada, yada. Then his old lady get up. She starts saying something. And I'm like, oh, okay, yada, yada. And I talk about her Bob. And then, nigga, everything went out. Everything went south from there. Son. And he started coming through the fucking the aisle like a goddamn rhinoceros, nigga. Just boom, lifting, boom. What you said about my goddamn old lady? Bang, nigga. They had people getting up. Oh no, stopping them and shit. I'm like, bring your ass to the stage, son. Nigga,
I already had the stool ready.
Son, I unhooked the mic stand. I unhooked that bitch from the fucking base. I'm like, bring your ass up here, son. Or I'm going kendo stick, nigga, Michelangelo, Donatello, nigga, Ninja Turtle style. All on your ass. But my partner, he hopped up on the stage. He was like, shut up, Kyle. And I would not shut up. I kept digging in. I kept, boom, take that, bitch. Take some more about your old lady and her stupid ass hairstyle. Oh, nigga, boom, dig in some more. Nigga, son, it got so bad, son, he had to take the mic from me. And I was like,
you got the mic took from you too? Yeah. No wonder you're laughing.
he took that, but he's like, give me the mic, Kyle. I'm like, all right, I guess I should stop. And then eventually he left and he went about his way. And then I had to bring the show back together. What a host. Woo, what a host. God damn. I haven't had a moment like that ever again, but it was something. I was like, damn, these words hurt that bad? You the one that started it. Words is powerful. Words is powerful. I love it. Yes, indeed. But you ain't never had to. Like, so what would you do in that situation? What if you had a Will Smith situation, that Will Smith, Chris Rock situation happen? What is your next maneuver, or what is your maneuver as the person approaches?
Well, I'm watching the whole time, so if they walking up, and I'm easing towards that stool. And once they get by that stage, the mic is in my back pocket. So as soon as you walk on this stage and I'm able to swing this motherfucker, and it's gonna touch you. Yeah. But hopefully 9 times out of 10, my people gonna grab you before I get to you, or security. We do secure. So,
okay. Yeah. That's nice. I ain't never been in a crowd that has security.
Yeah. They at the front door.
That's what's up, man. That's what you don't have at New Orleans. You got somebody that'll watch the door, but he ain't security. You know, he got somebody that, hey, let me check your ID. All right, cool, come on in. And it's like, nigga, you're not security though. You just somebody that's paid to watch the door. If we get fucked up in here, there's one exit. There's one exit. This is the way we came in. So, if we get fucked up in here, what you gonna do? You gonna check everybody's ID on the way out? Let me check your ID, nigga. you gotta be careful, man. These words. I remember I was out in a fucking. I was way too far to say that I'm not home. To say that I was gonna be saying some wild ass shit on the stage, and the comics that I was dealt with, hit me with a hard lesson. Because I was like, man, fuck y'all, fuck this. Y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to do. Y'all ain't laughing, yada, yada, yada. I don't give a fuck about y'all anyway. Nigga, I got my comic homies here. They gonna back me up. We could take this outside. Ain't nothing but space and opportunity. He was like, whoa, hold on, my nigga. Nah, nigga, we don't know you like that. I was like, oh, shit. So you blatantly out in front of everybody saying that you're not gonna help me out in the park. My bad. I guess I shouldn't have put you in this situation to say we don't know each other like this. I mean, but we did come out here together to do this show. I thought we bonded over the 3 hours on the road that we went. No, not at all. All right. You gonna let me get my ass whooped? Cool. I'll put myself up for this. I feel you. Never again shall I do this. you know. But also, you should take good friends with you on the road. You know, that's one thing that I've learned. If you gonna go on the road, take somebody that you can stand being on the road with. Cause,
what would you say be some of your good moments of comedy? Like, what
you
you
good moments. I say good moments of comedy. I've done. I redeemed myself in front of Tiffany Haddish. That was a good moment in comedy.
Oh, you was ready.
Yeah. Well, I was bombing before that, and like, I was put in a situation to where, like, I didn't do as well as I was supposed to when I was in my head, and then she came in and she saw me fucking getting just eaten alive, and I was like, oh, this ain't good. And then the next day, I was able to like do some sets, then hit the show that I needed to, and had that Disney Channel moment. Nigga, I'm on the stage and I killed it, and then I see my idol in the back, and motherfucker give me a thumbs up, and I'm like, yeah, I'm killing it. You know, that was a glorious moment for me. You know, I've had many moments like that. That was one that's pretty monumental.
I'd say mine first probably was like you walk in the room to go do your jokes at an open mic or something.
Yeah.
And the people in the crowd walk up to you, hey, you going up? You be like, oh, okay, yeah. That's a good moment. Another one I would say, if like people walk up to you and they'll say your joke, like tell you your joke.
That. Yeah. Oh, dog, that feels so good.
Yeah.
I don't think that I when I first started, I never thought that people listened to me that hard. So when that first happened to me, like, it was a joke about marshmallows, and the mother, like, I put shit together just to be silly, and I don't think people will gravitate towards it. So when the motherfucker came up to me and told me, he didn't even hear the joke himself. He got told from somebody else. He was like, hey, nigga, I heard you got a joke about marshmallows. I was like, bitch, where you hear that? I don't even know you, son. Nigga, I'm in a whole different city. You a whole different person. This is my first time seeing you, and you telling me that I got a joke about marshmallows? I sure fucking do. And not because you said that, I'm gonna do it just because. Man, that was a great feeling. I was like, oh, my writing is actually reaching out to people. Okay. People are listening to what I'm saying, so this works. Yeah, that's a good feeling right there.
Yeah, or you at a show, like I'd been at a show and I was sitting outside with the comics. This lady walked through. She was like, "What y'all out here doing?" Everybody was like, "We comics." So she was going down, like looking at everybody. Okay. She looked at me. She said, "You don't look like no comic." I said, "Okay, we'll just go on stay." You know what I'm saying? I went up. I told her,
let me show you.
Yeah, let me show you. I went and killed that motherfucker. She got up out of that shit. And I ain't even too much remember the lady, but I seen her probably about a week later.
Yeah.
And she just walked up to me, hey, the funny man. Yeah. I was like, who is you? She was like, hey, remember I told you don't look like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember you now.
Yeah. That might have been a moment for me. This is fun. When I remember, I'm out in the hood. Nigga, I'm going to a quickie stop. I'm going to a quick stop. Nigga, this basically an Arab store down in New Orleans that they sell everything. Nigga, you can get your po' boy at midnight. You know, just everything back there. So I'm going to get me some gauze and shit because I ran out of gauze. So I go to the fucking grocery store. And as I'm walking over there, I'm in the hood. You know, I don't expect nobody to just be yelling at me and shit. If so, nigga, I better be prepared to run. You know, and then I heard somebody be like, hey, girl, where's you going with them eyebrows? And that's like one of the things that I got approached. And I was like, nigga, what? Son, my heart dropped first because, nigga, first off, you yelling at me out in the dark. Nigga, I don't know who's yelling. And then secondly, nigga, it's something that I don't expect. I'm in the hood. Nigga, I don't expect nobody to be like, you know, reciting my quotes from shit that I've done. I'm like, hold on, son, who the fuck is this? And then and then I've had that happen more so than often, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I like this. I remember I had one moment, I guess my most monumental moment where till this day it doesn't matter now because ain't shit came from it. But fucking Doug Stanhope came down and he hosted like a fucking comedy competition style open mic that we had, and basically we had some people, and we all did comedy, and it was 3 judges. My homie was one judge, and Doug Stanhope was another judge, and we had somebody else that was on the stage. I think it was Andrew Polk. But we was all on stage, and fucking as everybody did their jokes, nigga, motherfucker was like, "Hey, bitch." Doug Stanhope to me told me personally, he was like, "Nigga, you." He didn't say nigga, but he was like, "You." He was real drunk, so I doubt that he ever remembered this, and it might just be in a drunken stupor that he told me some real heartfelt, sentimental shit. But he was like, "Son, out of everybody that I've seen up here, bitch, you gonna make it. I don't know what you've got what it takes. You got it. You gonna make it." And I'm like, "Oh hell yeah." That feels good. Almost made me cry and shit. Nigga, I choked up and shit. And, you know, but he was very drunk. And nigga, I haven't felt it as if I made anywhere. But, you know.
That's always a good one.
Yeah.
Always a good one when the OGs show you their respect, show you they see you putting it in.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Always a good one.
That always feels good. Well, oh man, we've been here for a good little minute. So to break up the monotony, I like to play a game of choices with the person that I have, with people that I have on here for the first time and everything. So we got a game of choices. Basically, you got 4 choices and 4 options. All right. Now, what you got to do is you got to pick one. You got to be one, raise one, sell one, and have relations with the other one. All right. Those are your choices. Be one, raise one, sell one, relations with the other one. And your options between that is a mermaid, a Mogwai, a Mexican, and a manatee. Oh, there's a whole family of Mexicans that just sat down.
The other 2, I don't even know what a Mogwai is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll show you what a Gizmo. You remember Gizmo?
Oh, yeah.
That's a Mogwai.
Okay.
Yeah, mermaid, Mogwai, Mexican, manatee. Be one, raise one, sell one, relations with the other one.
God damn. Shit, I guess I have relations with the mermaid. Goddamn.
Okay, that's fun.
I could be the gizmo.
You gonna be the
Yeah. We about the same height, so it's all good. I'm used to these territories. Yeah. Just don't put no water on me. Yeah.
Just don't put no water on me. Dry your fin off before we go.
Yeah.
All right, you got a relationship with the mermaid. You gonna be a Mogwai. All right, you gotta raise one and sell one.
I guess I sell the what you say, manatee? Yeah.
Okay, and you gonna raise a Mexican. All right, we're gonna take the same.
Dinner gonna be easy.
Taking a safe route since the family sat in front of us. We're gonna sell this manatee.
We gonna be on TikTok.
We're gonna raise this Mexican and sell this manatee.
Yes, sir.
That's what we
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's a fun day. I'm glad how that ended. Oh, that feels good. All right. Yeah, man, let everybody know where they can follow you at, man.
You can follow me on Facebook at Lil Red T Comedian, or you can follow me on Instagram at Lil Red the Comedian.
There it is. He's got the shirts. I don't have the merch. I just got Ren and Stimpy today. It's this merch shit. This merch game is something else. God damn, that's
it's a whole lot easier than walking up to people and saying, "Hey, here go my Instagram."
Yeah, that's true. You got a card, nigga? When the last time a motherfucker had a card?
That's why I got this bitch in the large. It looked like a billboard on me.
I didn't see that. So that was the first thing I said when you walked up. I was like, "Oh, look at that plugs! I love it. I love it. Hell yeah! You can't go wrong with that." And then we waist up, so that's good. That's good. I'm glad we did sit back, and I moved it back some. Now you can see the promo.
Legs were dangling.
Glad we pulled the table up though, so you know we should be good with the sciatica. But this has been Tell Me a Joke, man. I have been your Maniacal. I have been your host of Maniacal Minutes Compliment. It said the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And until next time, man, like, share, subscribe, do all that shit. You know, hit up the algorithm, man. Just send me a message if you can. It don't matter. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all just keep watching, keep loving, and keep dreaming, jokers. Woohoo!